Kim. Some of you may know her as the homeless mukbang woman, and some of you may not know her at all. So if you don't know her, I'm gonna give you a quick recap. 3 years ago, I hit the streets of Hollywood in hopes of finding someone whose story was worth telling. I had this idea of making a mukbang, which is essentially overindulging yourself in front of a camera, interacting with your audience. I figured instead of overindulging myself, why not feed someone else who really needs it? So I figured who else would be better than that than Kim, a homeless woman on the side of the road. I didn't expect anything from this video. I was just trying to tell someone else's story. So I asked Kim if she was hungry. She said she was, so I did the only logical explanation. I bought the whole menu at Taco Bell and I brought it back to her.
One of everything? Everything on the menu?
Yes.
One of everything and the menu.
Yeah, it was like $100 right now. We sat, we chatted, we ate. I got to know who Kim was as a person and the situations that led to her being on the streets.
You actually have to utilize someone else's bathroom.
So how does that work? Like where do you do that?
9 times out of 10, you go to someone's yard, right?
Really?
The most common place is a yard that people say, oh yeah, you can use my water or apartment building. Oh yeah, you can use it. We don't have a trespassing sign.
Yeah. Kim was such a special woman. She had this very powerful, dominant energy, and I think the audience read that too because they were instantly intrigued by Kim. I didn't expect this video to go mega viral. Next thing we know, we're buying her tents, I'm buying her sanitation products to keep herself clean, I'm taking her out to eat all the time, and you guys are watching this as things progressed. And then the videos got bigger, and I started receiving job opportunities for Kim, and I was always constantly presenting these job opportunities to her, but to no avail. She liked the life that she was living, and she told me that straight up. Do you want to have a job, or do you want to just chill out here?
I want to chill.
And this went on for a couple months until one day I pulled up to her spot and she wasn't there. So I started questioning, asking people where she's at, and it turns out she was arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Somebody allowed a guy and a girl to go in. Kim went irate and went crazy and buku. She was like, no, this is my tent, you guys gotta ask me. And she came out of her tent with a chain, a big chain and lock, and started going after our nephew.
This didn't sound like Kim to me. You know, Kim's always been such a nice lady. I can't picture her trying to attack someone with a deadly weapon. So I started doing my research because I'm like an FBI agent. I ended up finding the jail that she was at, visiting her, all the way in Watts, California. We couldn't get a face-to-face conversation going because we're not family, but we did get to sit in this room and have her on a screen, and we got to talk face-to-face that way. It was kind of like FaceTime. It was kind of cool. She was in a whole different unit than I was. I found out how her jail stay was going, the things that were happening inside of the jail, and how she was improving as a human being. A couple weeks later, she's released from jail. We drive back up to Watts, pick her up, take her back to Hollywood, get her a new tent, get her some new outfits, and we tried multiple times to get her to go into a shelter or even let us get her a hotel for the night, but she was adamant about being on her block. That's what she wanted to do. What good came out of jail? Did anything good happen?
No.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing happened when I got out of jail. Same shit.
Same shit. She wanted to be on her block, so we just took her back to Hollywood. And you know, we thought everything was just gonna go back to normal. A couple weeks go by, I'm making sure she's doing all right, making sure she has everything she needs. And during this time, things were getting a little bit suspicious. Like she was starting to change as a person, and I think a lot of you guys maybe realize this in the videos, and I'm never gonna talk bad about Kim because she was such a sweetheart of a woman, and maybe she just acted a certain way because there was a camera and she just didn't know what to do because she was a goofy lady on camera. But fast forward a couple weeks later, I'm doing my normal thing, going to visit Kim to see how she's doing, and she's nowhere to be found again. Her tent's gone, and I know her tent because I bought it, so I don't see her tent anywhere. I start asking people again, you know, where's Kim, where's Kim? I ran into this one guy who told me that she's back in jail and that, here's the video of that. Excuse me, sir. Do you know if Kim is still around here?
Nope, she's locked up.
Is she really?
Yep.
When did that happen?
That bitch is locked up.
Really? When did that happen?
I don't know, bro.
Got it.
Too many questions now.
All right, my man. Thank you so much.
Police now.
No way. She's just a friend of mine. Thank you so much. Have a good one. I just did what any normal person would do. I took his answer and I said, that's that. And even just 3 days ago, I was in Hollywood looking for Kim or any sort of clue that could lead me to her. You guys know anyone named Kim? All right, thank you. The update that you guys have all been waiting for on Kim is, I don't know where she is. It's been about 1.5 years since I seen Kim. I didn't have like a contact number to call her on. I didn't have anything to get in touch with her other than her exact location where she told me that's where I could find her. So all the time I'm in Hollywood, I'm driving down that street to try to find her. and to no avail. So if anyone out there, you know, sees Kim or comes across her, please let me know. All I want to know is that she's safe and she's healthy and she's thriving. That's all I want to know. So I'm here on the same boat as you guys. You guys all want to know how Kim's doing. I want to know how Kim's doing. So I guess all I can say right now is if you guys can send out some positive vibrations and just making sure she's safe. That's it. Just good positive thoughts that she's doing all right. That's what I've always wanted to do with this series with Kim, was to turn her life around. I wanted her back in society. I wanted to see her take over Hollywood, because that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to be a singer, and I was ready to bring her to the studio to try to help her out with that.
Brennen, and they check out so cool, right? They're coming today, right? And let's say they're going to take me to the studio, we're going to record a song, we're going to work on it. And they have it all in the works, right? Kim can't go.
Why can't Kim go?
My voice stopped. I'm nervous. I have like fright or something, right?
I still tried everything that I could with her. Look, I know this wasn't the news that you were hoping for, but I do have some good news, and that is that we're working with a nonprofit organization called Hope of the Valley, and they share similar views as me, and they want to help get people off the streets and back into stable living to help them get back into society. They're giving people a second shot at life, and I really do admire all the work that they're doing there. So I'm going to be working closely with them from now on and doing a lot of awesome content with them. So look forward to that. And they said if we can find Kim, we can get her into one of these tiny home villages, get her own shelter, her own residence, where she has a mailbox, a lock on her door, where she could be safe and prosper and have a second shot at life. And I also have some more good news. I have a song dropping this Friday, July 2nd, called I Don't Want to Die Alone. This song means a lot to me, and it's completely different from my other music, so just give it a shot, give it a listen. You can pre-save it down below, or you know, you can just wait until Friday. But either way, stream it on Friday. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna be responding in the comments, so let's talk for a little bit, and just stay you. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.